Hello, this is Veena from aloe.veena. Today I'm going to do a 2022 yearly forecast using the animal totems. I had to kind of do the reading in advance because there's quite a lot to take on. It's not like other readings. It's I have to take a lot of time reading, trying to make your guys understand where I'm coming from, because some people are very skeptical. I think my last reading was about the Russia and Ukraine. To be honest with you, that's still kind of there. It could kick off at any time. So news has said that they're pulling out. Anything could happen at any time. I don't have specific dates. However, going back to the animal totems, I'm doing a yearly forecast. So it's just me explaining myself and the readings that I received. As you can see on the screen, you've got the wolf, you've got the hare, which look more, it's rabbits. Still both same type of animals anyway, it's related. And the frog, however, got additional reading, which is the moon and Scorpio, which is it does tie in together, but I'm going to read that in a way that you can understand. And let me start with the wolf. We're drawing at the wolf. I always think of the full moon, which is connected to the full moon. What it's all about, drawing out the wolf is about transformation, and also what's going on now is all about enlightenment. It can be for the better, it could be for the worst. This is about a time of great intuition as well, and also looking at the political system in a positive and negative way, not just political systems. We're looking at things that are happening at the moment. There's protests, there are government policies against, the constitution and so on. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sense of it. When you join a full moon as well, which is connected to the wolf energy, it's about the transformation and the truth coming out. It may be good, it may be bad. And I can see that some countries, they have policies which are against the constitution, especially what's happening in Canada with the convoy at the moment. And it's also knowing about knowing who your enemies are, who your friends are. Now, as the characteristics of the wolf can howl when there's good news, when they're excited, when they're angry, or they see a threat. When they howl, it could be for many reasons. Also, wolves tend to be very intuitive, and they're very sharp-eyed predators as well. So I can see a lot of opposition here when it comes to dealing with reality in the human world. And for example, I can see common minds come together, protest group fighters come together to fight a common goal, like the anti-COVID vaccines, the human rights groups, and also when it comes to the government made pro-COVID vaccinations, law enforcement. Even law enforcement's divided. Some are very about sticking to the constitution, letting people express their rights to protest. The others are very militant. They're very dictatorial. So even law enforcement are divided. Some are very liberal, some are not. This is drawing the wolf. It shows enlightenment, transformation, for the better, for the worse. And so a time of probably happiness and anger, But at the moment, I can see a lot of, when I see the wolf, I sense howling. in terms of politics, it's not too good happening in terms of getting you good news. Maybe, though I've sensed that maybe some pressure groups will get what they want. They may get their cause delivered. Some may become like martyrs. But we'll look at the readings as well and see how it ties in together. Because we've got the hair. The hair is about change from growth to decline to death. And I'm not going to sound morbid, but it's about just renewal. Like Easter, it's the rebirth. Like Easter, we celebrate the rebirth from, you know, summer, winter, and spring. It's a new celebration. New. That's when the flowers come out, it blossoms. You know, autumn is about, leaves withering away and so on. So it's all about growth, decline, and death and rebirth. I can sense with growing out the hair, I can sense, rebirth and so on. But let me explain to you in a way that makes sense. Now I can sense like, okay, with terms of the weather systems, I can sense summer time and predict the summer. It's going to be very warm. There'll be celebrations as well. I can see a lot of celebrations in the street, on a carnival level as well. So it'll be very warm, warmer than the average, a bit above average. I also see like a lot of flash floods, torrential rain, a lot of floods. So you need to be careful. I can see a lot of people losing their houses and so on. People that live near the floodplain have to be very careful. They're more at risk of losing their properties and their essentials and so on. It could be, threat to life as well. And not just the flooding, warm weather as well can cause famine. It could cause deaths as well. So you've got to be very careful. More the countries that live in the floodplains or just about close to the equator need to be very careful. As I can sense at the moment. But I don't see it being, well, in terms of celebrations, social, I can see a lot of celebrations worldwide. There's a lot coming up and so on. But I can't go into it, I just sense that. But please, you guys know your country, so, but you need to be cautious as well. On a political level, it's not really stable now. People don't know where they're coming and going. Anything could happen any time. So, just be happy, but be guarded as well. So, go for the rushes thing. Just don't know, but still live your life. You only have one life. And I can see like drawed out the frog as well. The frog is about the new. And at the moment, we are experiencing like a new normal, not just because of the COVID, it's because what we had to go through and what other countries are going through. Maybe like government changes, changing policies, changing people's mentality, changed, how people, live their lives and so on, the way they go about their lives. So it's just like going through pregnancy and going through the rough stages of pregnancy and then delivering. We're living something new completely. And I can sense that with the frog energy. There's a lot of shifts going on, at the moment. As you may know, we're all experiencing, I kind of see that. And that's going to be ongoing this year. Changes. Changes for the better, changes for the worse. Like I said, some of these pressure groups, some of them are going to get their own way. They're going to make a mark in society. Some of them are going to be like martyrs, but they're going to make their mark in their own way. Whether they succeed in changing the law or not, the change of the way government rules, it'll be something else. And that's for each country. because not each country, they have their own mentality, the way they're dealing with things. So it could be a win or lose. So remember that. Okay, I will go to like Moon and Scorpio, and this is like a general reading, but for this year, this is what I've drawn out, and I'm not basing this on a chart or anything like that. This is a general mood. Okay, if you want to do, as I'm not a professional astrologer, I do know about astrology, I'm not professional, but if you do want to do your own really like personal chart, I can recommend you to someone online who's very good at it. So if you want that information, please contact me. I've had my chart done when I was young, so I already got a copy for myself, so I don't need another copy, but I can refer you to the right person. Just let me know. But this is not astrology here. This is what a card I've drawn out for the 2022 forecast. Right, I've drawn this card, drawn out the Moon Scorpio. So there's a lot of hidden hurt, a hurt that's been stored up for a long time, and sometimes hidden hurt can lead to destructive behaviour, and it could be channeled in the right way to do good as well. It depends on the mindset of the system or the person. And I'm reading in general here, but I think you can tie things together with other cards. So I'll let you do that, but you can just get the gist of what I'm saying. This card just warns you that you have to find ways of coping, dealing with negative emotions, negative events, even jealous feelings. This is not always somehow, it's a card of creativity, a card of healing, an opportunity to reach the healing side, but it's a card of jealous feelings as well. No disrespect to the Scorpion, but it's known that Scorpions, speaking that sun sign, they tend to be jealous, very jealous, but not so much in always like in a deadly way. It's just they tend to have jealous feelings somehow. If you raise a Scorpion well, they tend to control the jealousy very well, but they're very good. People in general, I get on with Scorpion, so it's just that element. We all have kind of negative elements in our chart, so just let you know. It's not a jealousy that you're going to go kill someone, it's a jealousy that it can make you feel comfortable inside. And I suppose speak in general for other human beings as well. It's not always a nice feeling. It can motivate you to do better, or it can be, make you destructive to yourself and towards other people. Okay, so just let you know about that. Well, going back to drawing this card, it says that I can sense that all the negative activity channeled in a positive light, and also that what's been going on hasn't helped anyone. So I can understand there's a lot of frustration out there at the moment. It does, when drawing out this card, it just advises you to focus on healing, keeping good company, also enjoying nature, try and focus on methods of healing yourself and healing others. Everyone's got their own methods, whether it's practicing Buddhism, going out in the forest, or going cold water. Is it cold water? Everyone have their methods, or someone searching their own methods that suits them. Every person's different, so you need to search for that. So that's an individual thing. At the moment, looking at this, I just think also, I know so, that this does tie in somehow what's happening at the moment. People tend to go on the negative side, but I think this drawing this card is also advising that we need to try and focus on channeling positive energy as well, instead of keeping destructive behaviour at bay despite going through the rough and tumbles of what's happening at the moment, as you may know. So that's what I can draw from this card, to be honest. And dealing with kept anger, inside anger, that needs to be dealt with. It can grow and grow and grow. So just like doing like shadow work or something. That's what I'd advise anyway. I'm not a psychologist, but it's something I'll focus on. If you have kept anger, I mean, I get angry, but some people keep a lot of anger for a long time and don't deal with it. It can lead to a dark side, to destructive behaviour. So you need to bear that in mind. But just to let you know that drawing out the moon in Scorpio, moon Scorpio, they don't tend to be like giving nature, and that's not. I'm not saying you should be forgiving. That's an individual decision. That's a personal choice. You shouldn't force someone to forgive if they don't want to, or if it takes time, then so be it. Each person's different. But some people not being forgiving, they can draw on the dark side as well. I mean, you don't have to forgive a person, but you need to be aware of your actions. You don't have to go attack someone, if you get what I mean. You've got the right not to forgive, but you don't go and plan harmful attacks, stuff like that, or going dark thoughts. It's just it's something you'd be aware of, and I can understand some people not forgiving, but on a national level, after what's happening and so on. But like I said about channeling positive energy, like I said, you can be forgiving, you don't have to be. You don't have to be, just try and channel positive energy and so on. I'm not telling you not to be a doormat. Obviously, if someone's attacking you, yes, fight. But end of the day, you're right to fight and defend yourself. But at the end of the day, don't make this feeling of don't let you not forgiving person make you bitter. You cannot. You've got the right not to forgive someone, but not be bitter as well. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. So there's that. To be honest with you, I've drawn these cards out in advance. I'm reading them out, and I'm trying to make all of you understand. If I'm stuttering, please forgive me. It's better that I just speak on the whim than always do the teleprompting thing. So I'm going to end the totem readings for the animals, and if you have any questions, please contact me. Please comment, like, subscribe. I would appreciate your support, please, because I'm new at the moment. So more support I see, the better for me and better for you. So I mean, you can only ask me to make certain video content you may like. I may not promise you, I can't promise you, but I'll consider it, So I will be making other videos as well. I'm not just about the spiritual side. I do the herbal stuff as well. I mean, I'm not as versed as some other YouTubers out there, but I'm still on the learning curve as well, So I will be giving some information about what you should know, So I hope you guys keep safe and take care of yourself. Okay, stay blessed. Bye.